Today we're going to talk about the condenser coil and surface on a refrigeration condensing unit. If we think about the refrigeration system as a whole and how heat is removed from a space, we start at the evaporator coil. This is actually where the heat is absorbed from our space we are desiring to cool, but it needs to travel through the system and be rejected elsewhere. And that's the condenser coil. This surface is our heat of rejection of the refrigeration system, and we do it by applying a cooling medium to this coil. So what that means is, in this case, this is an air-cooled condenser, where we have a fan motor flowing air over our condenser coil, which is removing the heat from our refrigerant. Another type you might see that's not seen here is a water-cooled coil. But the function of the condenser is the same. It's accepting a high pressure, high temperature refrigerant vapor and cooling that by exposing it to the cooling medium and turning that vapor into a subcooled liquid that will feed our system. One thing on the air side of it is when we are in refrigeration mode, we want this fan motor running full speed, removing as much heat as possible. But as ambients change, we have a level of air side control to go with our head pressure control we discussed in a different video. Air side control is simply stopping or adjusting the airflow when ambients drop and we do not need the full condenser surface. In a single fan unit, we typically keep this running when the compressor is on because we don't want to thermally shock the condenser coil. But in instances where we have multiple fans, fan cycling at given pressures, turning them on and off as pressures rise and fall, is a standard option on units of that type.